Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I want to start off by saying, Tara, thank you so much for the resub. We're at 69 months. Nice. Very nice. MK says, I want buns of steel, but I also want buns of cinnamon. So, literally eternal struggle. The eternal struggle. In my opinion, buns of cinnamon are better. I mean, buns of steel would be nice, but like... buns of cinnamon? There's nothing better than buns of cinnamon. How's it going, guys? It's good to see you all. I hope you're doing fantastic. I saw some of you guys for a little surprise stream on Saturday. We played Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, which is a completely random selection for me, but it was a lot of fun, and it was a good way to sort of put a bookend on my personal playthrough of Persona 3 Reloaded. So now we're back to our regularly scheduled content. We're going to be playing some more Lies of P tonight. We left off in kind of a cool area. When we left off last week, we had just entered the Grand Exhibition, which we've heard so much about, the Grand Exhibition of Krat, which was supposed to be an open event to the whole world to show off Krat's amazing technology, and puppets were supposed to be the forefront of it. Obviously, the Grand Exhibition got shut down, or I don't even think it opened because of the rebellion in Krat. But it is all set up in this grand hall, and I'm really excited to explore it a little bit and learn more. Obviously, there's still lots of secrets about this world that we have not yet uncovered, and so that'll be the plan tonight. It's just to continue our journey as P. Are we a real boy? That's the question. We're getting a lot of hints that we might have been a real boy and then we got turned into a puppet, or we're a puppet based on a real boy. We definitely have some questions for our dad, Geppetto. He hasn't really answered anything yet, but hopefully as we continue to explore, we will learn more. In particular, we are looking for the alchemists right now, who were almost the ruling class of the city. They were sort of this high and mighty society, almost like an Illuminati-esque. They didn't directly control the city, but they were definitely running things behind the scenes, and they experimented in a lot of interesting technologies, and one of those technologies may have been what's actually causing the petrification disease, which, like, classic, right? The alchemists, they strayed out of their lane, they extended too far and ended up causing a global crisis, which, I mean, it would have been bad enough if Krat was infected with petrification disease, but then put that on top of the fact that puppets in the city are rioting, and it leads for a bad time. There's a lot of bad shit happening in Krat right now, so it's quite unfortunate, but that's why we're here. P, who's somewhere in between puppet and real boy, we're gonna try to save the day. So let me get the game loaded up here and we'll just hop right in. The last boss we fought, of course, was Romeo at the Playhouse, which was another indication that not everything was as it seems with Geppetto and myself. We didn't get any definitive answers yet. Still waiting for those. Hey, Euro, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Look at those muffins. Dancing. Just loading up Lies of P here now. We are at 107 deaths. We broke the triple digit mark. I don't know if anybody has any guesses on how many deaths they think it's going to be before we beat the game, but I mean, it's got to be at least like 250, right? I don't even know if we're halfway through the game yet, so I'm going to guess we're probably going to get at least 250 before we see the credits roll on this one. MK says at least 108. Okay, yeah, fair. You at least need to win a consolation prize for that guess, I think. I'm good playing Final Fantasy VII as I have for most of the last 6 hours. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is incredible. I started it over the weekend. It's so good, and the size of the game is just massive. By the time you get to Chapter 2, the first half of Chapter 2 is pretty linear. The first little bit is linear, but once the world opens up, you're like, holy shit, there is a lot to do, and I am loving it. So, glad to hear you're enjoying it too. I mean, I assume you're enjoying it if you've been playing it for 6 hours straight. Okay. This is not where we want to be. Why am I here? Oh, right, because we came back at the end of last day to, speak to the lady in the Estella Opera House. That's right. Okay. So we need to head back to what I was telling you before, the Grand Exhibition Gallery. We've got our fancy little boy clothes on and ready to take on the day. You're loving it so far? I'm so glad to hear it. Yep, me too. Alright, so this is the Grand Exhibition that we have heard so much about. As you can see, they weren't fully ready for it to open, but they were certainly in the process of preparing. There's still a lot of sheets and tarps and stuff around, but a lot of the big excuse me, a lot of the big decorations are here. We've got flags on the ceiling. We've got a few robots set up. We can actually read the plaque for this one. Puppets of the future, the iron giants that will lead us into a new era. Awkward. I mean, I guess they weren't wrong when they said that. They're definitely leading them into a new era. Is it the era they wanted? Probably not, but it is an era. Now, it's been almost a week since we've played this, so bear with me as I inevitably forget all of the controls. Someone's gotta grease that door. Okay. So we got the front door open now. So we can go that way if we do need to go back out for any reason. Now, let's see what we got around here. I see some puppets back here. They look to have been former police officers or security guards. Guess they're not really needed. Oh, well, there's my first mistake. I was pressing the button that you would use in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to attack, and that button doesn't work in this game. Well, it does, but it heals me, which is not what I wanted to do. So, there you go. Mistake number 1. I told you they would happen. Let's get it together. It's the classic, I'm playing a new game and forgot the controls, plus I'm using a completely different controller. I use an Xbox controller when I play PC games, which is just a little bit different too, so bear with me here. What the fuck? I didn't think this thing was gonna be alive! What even is that? Is this supposed to be like a lawn mowing robot come to life? Like, what would this thing's purpose be? Other than murdering people? Because I feel like when the designers made this thing, they should have known, wow, this really probably has the potential to kill some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this thing. Yeah, don't know what its purpose was for, but I'm sure it could have took out some folks. Luckily, we took it out first. One giant step for tomorrow. The irony in everything is just so thick. It was originally to make cocktails. It was just part of its charm. The giant drills were just to mix the drinks. Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it. Very charming. It'll make people want to order more drinks. Alright, that's all there was back there, so I'm actually just gonna rest at this Stargazer again. The blades were to cut limes. Okay, I love it. That's its official canon job now. Now, what I don't like is there's still a lot of these tarps down, and I'm really scared that they are concealing some puppets who are gonna jump out and give us an unexpected surprise. MK, what have you been up to lately? Tell us what you're playing. What's been on the MK schedule? Got another bartender robot down here. Oh, and a policeman. I dove back into Persona 4 Golden. Oh, amazing. I think I finally understand the gameplay loop. Persona 4 Golden is no joke one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm happy to hear you're playing it. Happy to hear you're getting the hang of it. It definitely takes some time to sort of get into your routine, figure out what you should be doing each day. I totally get that. So I hope you enjoy it. There we go. Down go the puppets. I don't want to speak too soon because we're like at best maybe halfway through this game, but I think this is going to go down as one of my favorite Souls-likes ever. This is, I just really like it. I like the world, I like the story, I like the characters, the combat just feels good. It's not too scary, unlike some of the Souls-likes I've played before. Walking hands. I'll take puppets over hands any day. I'm having a good time here in Lies of P. Alright. See something right there. It's one of those like sentry bots. Hashtag FU Neo. Yeah, Neo goes down as my least liked Souls-like. I could not get into Neo. The game felt physically painful for me at points. And it wasn't even the difficulty. Like, I get it, the game was meant to be hard. That's the whole shtick of Souls-likes, right? That wasn't my issue. It was just, I don't know. The game didn't make sense to me. I know, to be fair, it has been how many years since we played Neo? 7 years, probably? I think I was still living with my parents when we played Neo. So, like, maybe with fresh eyes, I would like it again, but I just have absolutely no desire to ever revisit that series. Sorry, Neo. Sorry, any Neo lovers. That's the thing, like, there's so many games. There's not enough time to play them all, and there's not enough time to love them all, you know? It's just, if something doesn't float your boat, that's it. Move on. Speaking of moving on, we got our first death for today. Against big shield guy. There we go. Getting my timings back down. Since there's a lot of puppets in here, it's prime time to use this electricity weapon. Turns out puppets don't like electricity, which, I mean, makes sense, I guess. We're overloading their circuits. Hey, Karis, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome back to Lies of P. Oh, shit. That wasn't what I wanted. I almost blew myself up. See, I need to get rid of these little guys on the side before I fight Big Shield Guy, because they're just essentially hitting me while my back is turned otherwise, which is not fair. So what we need to do is I need to get around this guy and just go right for these guys. Okay, one down. Let's run around the corner for a second. Now we don't want to get trapped in this corner. Get around him. now we can fight Double Shield Man. A puppet version of Sundower from Metal Gear Rising. I'll tell you a fun fact. I have never played a single Metal Gear game. Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, whatever other Metal Gears there are. I have not played any of them. So unfortunately I do not get your reference, but I'll take your word for it. Nice. There we go. Got him. Got him. Now I see an item down here that we will grab. And then that leads out onto the balcony, but I think this might be a shortcut? No, it's just a random little piece of metal. Okay. Well, in Rising, it has one dude that has mechanical arms with shields, making basically a wall of Era explosive armor, so you can't attack him directly. Okay, yeah, so basically the puppet I just fought, then. Sounds like your comparison was spot on by the sounds of that description. How are things with you, Karis? I know you mentioned it was really hot for you there a few weeks ago. Has it cooled down any bit? It's a rainy old day in Krot. Barely make out the mountains in the background through the fog. We got a big guy. One day good and 3 days are 2 fans on my face to not dry like a mummy in Egypt. Okay. Some might say that the weather is Krot. Nice. Oh shit! Fuck! I knew it! I knew it! As he turned red, I was doing a heavy attack to try to stagger him, and I knew he was gonna get his red attack off before I got my heavy attack off. Damn. Okay. Regardless, we know where we need to go. Try to do so with more health this time. Got him. Nice. Alright, already off to a better start. It's really easy to get behind these guys, which is nice. Except, as I said that, I couldn't actually pull off the back attack. So I clearly spoke too soon. Alright, same deal. Get rid of... You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we should be able to just run past these guys. Probably could have done it, you know, if I'd waited for that guy to come out a little bit more. I was like, ah, I can slip around the side of him. I was wrong. The original Metal Gear series, don't know, the stealth is easier than it looks. It's not as hardcore as Thief, and the whole social commentary is only on 2. The rest are grounded enough, but Rising is the one-off. A hack and slash and over the top. It's actually fun to play, I can totally recommend it. Does it require any knowledge of the original trilogy, or is it completely standalone? Oh, okay, that's another thing. Because it's a spin-off, you don't need to know anything from before. Okay, gotcha. Well, maybe someday if we're looking for something new to check out. That game came out on, like, the PS3 era, is that correct? I like, remember it. I remember seeing it. I can, like, picture the box art. But I've never played it. Alright, let's fight this guy again. Oh, I really thought I was gonna get a free hit in there. It didn't seem like he saw me, and then at the last minute he was like, nah, I see it. I see it, man. Oh, shit. I got stuck in the corner. It was that gen, PS3? Okay. There's a reference here and there, but nothing that will leave you clueless. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, well, this is a little annoying. Big guy went 2 for 2 on me. The first time was fair. The second time didn't feel fair because I got stuck in a corner, so. We're gonna try that again. It's made by the same guys from Bayonetta. I've never played Bayonetta before, but I've heard many good things about that series as well. Oh, he followed me up here! Oh, shit! Oh, God. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, we just lost a lot of ergo. We lost like 17,000 ergo. I didn't think that guy would follow me up the stairs. Oh, shit. Okay, well, hey. You learn lessons the hard way sometimes. There's no point in skipping these guys because they're just gonna follow me. We gotta take them all out one by one. Be methodical about it. Take our time. Do not like being stuck in the corner here. I need to get out. I need to get out. Leave me. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, no sneaking up behind me today. Put an end to all that. Now, we're gonna slowly and methodically actually make our way through this part too. I'm not gonna get hit by anything ever again. We're gonna take our time. Okay, and takes out 2. I'm gonna run behind this guy now. Ah! Take out this guy. I like how he takes his hat off and bows to me like a gentleman before he tries to electrocute me to death. It's very kind of him. I appreciate the chivalry. The chivalry is not dead according to these little puppets. They still got it. See, it's good because he's dead, but it's bad because we have no healing left to go fight the big guy down here. I'm wondering, depending on where he is in the courtyard, perhaps we skirt around him for now? Try to find some kind of shortcut or something that'll make our lives easier. See, I think that's a shortcut right there, up those stairs. So if we can keep our distance, wait for him to complete his patrol, I think we can unlock a shortcut right there. In the meantime, we'll pick up this loot. A quartz, nice. That's good loot. I don't like the spooky, like, circus music coming from out there. It really freaks me out. That's right, bud. You do your thing. You're doing great at patrolling. Perfect. Yeah, I was right. Just what I thought. That does unfortunately leave one issue, is that I guess this wasn't the right way to go. Which means... which way is the right way to go? I don't actually know. This is the front door right here. Yeah. So we just did a big loop. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna go back the way we just came and make sure I didn't miss anything. So there's nothing down here. But is there anything else up here? Ah, yes, another ladder. Here we go. And that's why sometimes it's good to backtrack. Perfect. Now, I see that guy right there. Rather than try to fight him on a very narrow walkway, I'm gonna let him come to me. It's hard to tell the range on my gun arm sometimes. I miss a lot of shots because I'm too far away, but I never quite know how far away is too far away. Okay, here we are. Now there's another bot there. And another big guy there. Oh, this is gonna be fucking annoying. There's a big shield guy up here. That's gonna be extremely annoying. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna use some consumables to refill my arm so I can take out this guy from ranged. So that's just better for everybody if I don't gotta get up close and try to hit him. It's...
But what are the monsters doing here?
It's a person. Okay, we're gonna drop down and say hi to her. Just 1 second. It's actually weird when you were targeting the dudes where the other shield dude was your range, was longer than the one that exploded early. Like, if you're not fully targeting an enemy, then the range gets cut. Yeah, it's always really hard for me to tell what the range is. Sometimes it does feel different. Hi. Who are you? You look to be alive, if a little worse for wear.
Don't come any closer.
Belle? Wait, like Belle, or like...
You're not one of them.
A different girl named Belle.
Are you here to save me?
How Disney are we diving in here?
Jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug.
What drug?
Then there are those biological experiments. Ugh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels.
No, wait, but who are you?
Please. It'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out. Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
Okay, I don't know who this lady is, but she knows a lot. She knew to go to the hotel. Okay, I guess we're not getting much out of her at the moment. Until we take out Victor. Annabelle, you know, because you're a doll. Aw, thanks, Beast. That would be a lot sweeter if Annabelle wasn't, you know, a creepy fucking doll, but I'll take it. How are you? Hello. Now, do you think there's a way we can bait this guy off the edge or something? Yes. No. Oh, it looked like he was gonna run right off the edge, and then he, like, invisible walled. And stayed on. Come on, try to charge me. Semantics. Come on, buddy. Charge me. Charge me. Come on. Fuck. Oh, he's just giving up. Bro! Now he fucking charges me. He just keeps giving up. I mean, we can do that all day, I guess. This is so annoying. I hate it. There's no other way past this fuck? I've come so close to rolling off this platform multiple times. This guy gets real close to the edge, but apparently not close enough. Gonna have to just keep doing this, just be patient and slowly chip away at him. Hey Chibi, how are you? Have you ever played any Souls-like games? Your Dark Souls, your Bloodborns, etc.? It's that's the style of game this is, but has a really unique premise. It's actually set in sort of a twisted fairy tale world of Pinocchio. So it's got some really cool lore. Maybe he needs to go back to where he was reset and then he'll charge again. Yeah, well I thought he would charge right off the edge, but it looks like he has plot armor, because as soon as he gets to the edge, he just does not fall off, so I'm gonna just slowly chip away at him. I think that's my only reasonable play. I don't know, I'm not a forensic scientist. I'm not sure that's what you need to be, but I'll take your point. This guy's just annoying. But hey, he's almost dead. He's got like a quarter of his health left. Just gotta be patient. No, I've not played any of the Souls-likes. I'm too chicken. They can be tough for sure, but once you kind of figure out the formula, then you can carry that over into the other games. Like, I know the first game I played, I was awful, but at this point, this is like the 10th Souls-like I've played, and it's like, okay, at this point, I think I've got the formula down. That doesn't mean I'm, you know, particularly good at them, as you can see by that, but it does mean I know what I need to do, at least. Okay, well that's annoying. On the bright side, we didn't die. So, we can just run back up there. Someone beat them with a DDR pad. Anyone can beat them. People have beaten some of these games in insane ways. Literally dance pads. They've beaten them, like, on many unconventional controllers, such as a Guitar Hero controller or a Rock Band drum set. Like, it makes you feel so dumb, because here I am with a full controller, 2 hands, decent reflexes, and I've got 111 deaths. And then there's people who can beat the game on a Guitar Hero controller, no deaths. And I'm like, what does that say about me as a gamer? The key to this game is knowing that you're going to see the "you died" screen a lot, but it shouldn't stop you from trying. That's a life lesson right there. That is a life lesson right there. That's right. Kara is just dropping casual life lessons. But yes, that is the key. There's no way to play these games without... Well, okay, there is, but it takes a lot of skill and practice. If you go into it knowing you're going to die a lot, you embrace the death as a learning experience, it becomes a lot less scary. But yeah, some people are very dedicated. I mean, if you see the "you died" screen IRL, you should probably make some other life choices. True. Someone beat a Souls-like with bananas? I haven't heard about that one. You're gonna need to explain that one a bit more. How did they use bananas to play the game? Now, these guys right here are ranged, which is gonna be annoying. So we're gonna run right in. Okay. Whew. There we go. Patience was key. We did it. Now just make sure we don't fall. Because that would be a big bummer if we fell now after all this. Ah, shortcut. Perfect. There is no better feeling than getting past a difficult section and then unlocking a shortcut, ensuring you'll never need to go past said difficult section ever again. It's an elite feeling. Okay. So that's there. Now we can head this way. Oh. That guy's working on sawing through the door, and why do I feel like the second I get down there, that door is gonna be completely off its hinges. Resurrection. Champion Victor has returned. Okay, this is the Victor that lady was referring to. It's a circus ad. The man who stood at the pinnacle of life, Champion Victor, has returned. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor? The Hercules of Krat, the man who never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear. The veteran warrior who painted the circus with your cheers and applause. Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Krat citizens. Everyone's learned that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate. The world's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back to us. His big return match is with none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what's sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle, besting even a machine. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. Okay, there we go. So that explains that. They somehow brought Victor, the world's strongest man, back from the dead, and I guess he's gone crazy now. I'm really scared these puppets are going to come to life and kill me when my back is turned. No? Okay. Basically, the bananas were hooked up to a circuit board, and touching them would basically be a button. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I do remember someone playing Doom with toasters. What? This is a lot. This is a lot. But yeah, that's what I really like about this game too, JJ, is the atmosphere, the story, the feel of it all. I knew something here was going to be alive. Okay, it's this guy. It's this guy. We found the robot who is inevitably alive down here and wanting to kill me. Oh, I missed! Got him. Oh my god, that scared me so bad! Jesus Christ! Oh my god. No. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. He came out of nowhere. I feel a bit lightheaded. Dude scared me so bad. I can't see straight. Okay. Oh, good. Ah! All right. Death 112, really worked the aortic valves there. Yeah, those bots are deceptively fast. He came out of nowhere. When in break, your character's HP recovery through pulse cells immediately decreases. Use a purification ampule to remove status ailments. Yeah, that wasn't really the issue there, the status ailment. The issue was that I literally had a heart attack and was trying to come back to life. It left me at a bit of a disadvantage in that fight, you could say. God damn, alright, at least we can use our new shortcut now that we've unlocked. So that's good. But presumably, waiting for us up ahead is come back from the dead Victor. So I don't know if I'd say we have much to look forward to. Alright, let's do this again. Not have a heart attack this time. Here's what I want to do. I want to fight this guy over here first. I think one of these guys must come to life. Yeah, it's you. Alright, so let's get rid of this guy first. Come on. Can I share a clip I made of you? Absolutely. Is it me getting scared shitless? That's always a good clip. Peekaboo! Thanks for the clip, that's awesome. I'll have to check that out after stream. Alright. Whew. Thank you for the hydration.
Goodness gracious, what's happening here? I thought you were playing Pokemon.
Yeah, no, we're not playing Pokemon. Alana, I don't know if you heard her. She burst through the door. I thought you were playing Pokemon.
I was on my Zoom call and it was like, I was like, Jesus.
So sorry. A robot came out of nowhere. We've actually clipped it if you would like to see it later. Basically, it scared the shit out of me and then murdered me because I was in the middle of having a heart attack and could not respond to its attacks. Sorry. Sorry about that.
So
MK says, Alana, you need to talk to Talara about cardiovascular health.
yeah.
My aortic valves are going for a workout tonight. 6? 12? What? You only have one aortic valve? Oh, well, geez, this is not going to last much longer by the looks of this. All right.
You have 4 heart valves in total. 1 is the aortic.
Oh, okay. Four came from somewhere. There's 4 valves in total.
6.
Oh, I said 6. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. This is why I play video games and not be a doctor.
Being with a diagram later for sure.
Hey, Jazzy. Hi, Tara. How are you guys? You just missed an epic jump scare. The jump scare was so big that Alana came to check on me. And I just learned about cardiovascular health, so... Hey, it was good for something. And now y'all know a fun fact, too. You got 4 valves, and one of them is aortic. The more you know. Alright, we got rid of all the bots. You died? I died when you said 6. So here's a fun fact. I've never taken biology. Oh, Jesus! That guy was really upset that I've never taken biology. So I don't know how it is where you guys grew up, obviously. But when I went to high school, you had a choice between 3 sciences, so between biology, chemistry, and physics. You had to do 1. Most people did 2. Overachievers did 3. I did 2, and I did chemistry and physics, so I don't have any biology background. The only, like, biology knowledge I have is just from, like, basic sciences growing up, which clearly didn't do the job, because I thought there were 6 valves, so...
This was a fun fact.
Girl, am I gonna clip this entire floor? Yes. Some entertaining content here. Just giving everyone a educational background to explain my deficiencies. That's why I have Alana. She makes up for my bio weaknesses. Speaking of bio weaknesses, I think we found where the alchemists were doing experiments on people. I don't know if these are kids or if they just shriveled the fuck up after the experiments, but either way, it doesn't look good. It is not looking good. Okay. We got... I don't know what that is down there. Oop. We got a phone call.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz.
Woo! I hope it's not about biology.
I have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril.
Uh-oh.
So, answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger.
Okay, what do we got?
Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach.
Yes, yes, can you get to it?
Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
An egg? Yeah! Riddle master! I don't know anything about valves, but I got your riddles.
So I'm as happy as a parrot.
Thank you!
City, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body?
Wait a minute, how does this guy know so much about me?
Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold.
Huh.
Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Okay. Behold the fingertips of the cold woman at the Grand Exhibition. So he didn't give me a key this time. He gave me another riddle. The cold woman. I don't know what that's referring to, but I guess we'll keep an eye out. Oh. Oh, you got a flamethrower. No, you got a machine gun. Of course you do. And a beret, because those usually come in pairs. What the fuck? I don't think he was a puppet. He looked like a man. More creepy people in tanks. What the hell were the alchemists doing here? Why were they conducting mad science experiments at the Grand Exhibition? At least that one wasn't a jump scare. Yeah, that would have been a lot worse. Luckily, I could see him the second I walked in the door. Are these the cold ladies? Gotta line up their fingertips. Ooh. Trinity key, yes, okay. I solved the riddle. I solved the riddle. Now we just gotta find the door that opens. Oh, we got another machine gun guy up there. So are the creepy guys in berets the alchemists? I don't know who they are. I just know they look human. Luckily they've got stormtrooper aim, so that helps. We're gonna be fighting humans here, though. I think I'm gonna switch my weapon. You need the Saintess of Mercy statue gate key. Okay. It's a mouthful. There were stairs over here, too. Let's go check these out. Oh. She's new. Is that her full-ass brain exposed? Girl, that's nasty. Put that away. Yeah, the alchemist did some fucked up shit to the people at the Grand Exhibition. That's for damn sure. Man, yeah, that was her brain. Also... Oh, wow, that's a death pose. Hit it, queen. Wow! Going out in style, literally. Got some good loot. Order of Crowd report. No one knows when the inorganic cluster structure called Crowd sunk its roots in Krat. The first documented record is 600 years ago, when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krat. The people who collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit, but they didn't know their value at the time. After the alchemists of the Isle settled down, this Devil's Pit, known as the Relic of Trismegistus, was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Until then, Crowd was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components, so it was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power, it's difficult to process, and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain that abnormal growth? Or a ruin's defense device that reacts to anomalies? Maybe. The ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing. We need a solution. So, let me get this straight. Not only is the city dealing with murderous puppets gone rogue, not only is the city dealing with a disease called the petrification disease that killed people and turned them into monsters, but there is apparently a third threat to Krat. I can't even keep these all straight at this point, called Crowd, which is some sort of encroaching underground mineral? Oh fuck, is that Victor? But yeah, no, Krat's got his fair share of issues. is the TLDR, I think. I don't know who this guy is, but my man's got super strength. And he's also got those tanks on his back and the tubes in his nose. So presumably he was also an experiment? He's Bane from Arkham vibes. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Man, he's fast. A good hit on him now. Nice. I'm gonna do this. It's almost down. Got him. No! Oh, he's one hit! He has like non-existent HP. Okay, now he's down. Whew. I did not want to fight him again. He was some roided up dude, whoever he was. Be he Victor or be he just someone else. I feel like that was too easy to be Victor. I feel like Victor's still to come. Maybe he was an early Victor prototype. Regardless, we got another shortcut here. Whew. Don't mind if I do. And a sturdy Krot supply box, which should, give the merchants more inventory back at the hotel. Oh, here we go, guys. Here's the next boss. This must be Victor. Crumpled Baptist's Doodle. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths, that transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Is that the new true world or a forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free, laughing in my head or running away. Yeah, okay, that's the next boss right there. So, before we go in, let's just see if there's anything around. Lots of dead people. Classic. Alright, well let's backtrack then through our new shortcut to go spend some of this ergo we've accumulated. You know what? I don't even need to fight these guys. Run away! Okay. Back to Hotel Krot.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price.
I have a Vanini commemorative coin.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited
At least he
number of
admitted
these
it.
were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
Happy to help. He gave me a half moonstone.
At the House of Vanini.
And then, anything good for me to buy? Carcass Butcher's Amulet. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Increases damage inflicted on carcasses, which are the people with petrification disease. I hate blue blood. Hatred became my strength and purpose and kept me moving. Depending on what Victor is, this might come in handy, so I'm gonna buy that. Because if he's someone with petrification disease, then we'll go ahead and use that. Can we upgrade our weapons any bit? Yes, we can. We can upgrade our Puppet Ripper to +2, and we can upgrade our Electric Coil Stickhead, which are kind of our two go-to weapons, to +8. Holy shit. Alright, don't mind if I do. And then what about our arm? We can give it quick reload. A quick one-time shot is available after firing. Nice. Take that. We'll get all the upgrades before we go fight this boss. We've got a Krot supply box that we can give to this guy.
Welcome to... This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krot. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what, sir, welcome.
Okay, so what do you got for me? We can buy another quartz. Ooh. I'm gonna get one of those dark moonstones of the Covenant too, so we can upgrade our weapon one more time. I think it only needed 2. Let's double check.
I know my way around.
Ah, I needed 4. Darn. Okay. Well, that's fine. Now for a quick surgery. Tune me up, Dad. Can we get retain guard? Retain guard upon pulse cell use. Increases cube use. Enhance pulse cell recovery. Yes, I want that. Nice. All right. We are all tuned up. Only one thing to do, but go figure out who our foe is. I assume it's Victor. Won't know for sure until we go through that big door. Alright. Let's do this. It's always a weird mixture of exciting and nerve-wracking when you open a boss door for the very first time. What do we got here? Guess this was going to be the Alchemist's exhibit at the Grand Exhibition. What other contraption they have? This is Victor, the resurrected strongman.
Is where evolution becomes real. Hear me. I am Victor, the champion.
Now this guy's definitely giving Bane from Arkham vibes. All right. So the hardest part about any boss in a Soulsborne game is actually the first encounter, in my opinion. Because you have no idea what to expect in terms of movesets. You kind of just gotta wait it out and see what you're gonna get. So the other one was his little bro? Yeah, or like his... the guy who did the experimental treatment before him. Or his mini-me. That works too. Yeah, his mini-me. I like that. Okay. Trying to figure out if it's better for me to dodge or if it's better for me to block. So far, it seems like dodge because even when I block his hits, they're so strong, they're breaking my guard. Sometimes I don't got a choice, though. I have to block. He's got a lot of health. As you would expect, I guess, from someone this roided up. Oh! He's gonna destroy me. Wow, I actually survived with 1 HP. No worries, Chibi. Lurk away. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. Alright, at least we know what we're up against now. Victor is thick with 2 C's.
Whoever said, do the job right the first time and you'll never have to do it again. Never shoveled snow off a Canadian driveway.
Idaho, that's fantastic. Thank you for your 100 biddies. It's so true, man. That shit never goes away. Meowdy Meerkat, how are you? Alright, so let's take off our Puppet Destroyer's amulet. Because we're not fighting a puppet. And let's see what we should pick up instead. See, I don't know if Victor is considered a carcass or not. So let's equip the Technique amulet instead. Glad I could bring in a laugh, always. How are you doing this evening? How's everyone doing? Welcome to Lies of P. We've made it through the Grand Exhibition, and as you may or may not have just seen, we have made it to our next boss. The boss is Victor. He used to be the strong man at the circus until he grew ill and died. But don't worry, the alchemist brought him back to life for a second bout of glory. It seems he may have lost his mind a little bit, though, in the process, and now he's big and angry and really wants to kill me. So here we are. Chosen for what? Ah, my move missed. There we go. We got the stagger. Big damage. Oh, knocked him all the way down kind of damage. You keep saying that, but who chose you and for what? He's saying some crazy shit. I guess it's the drugs going straight to his head. The issue is, I bet this guy has a phase 2. I bet in phase 2 he like rips the pumps out and gets even bigger. I can picture it, can't you? He's like, more power! And just like roids up even more. I think that's coming for us in phase 2, probably. Every gym bro's dream. He's like deceptively quick. He's so big, you're like, yeah, he's not gonna get his move off that fast. And then he does. Oh, here we go. Phase 2. See, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Watch him get even more roided up. Here he goes. Okay, Bane, have your moment. It's Morbin time. Ashparth, hey, how are you? Thank you for the raid. You came at a good time. Champion Victor just roided up. And I assume he's faster and stronger now? Luckily for us, it happened at the halfway mark and we don't actually have to kill him twice, so I'll take that small victory. He kind of looks like the Incredible Hulk now, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, this mean fella morbed. This guy totes got bullied in high school. He's making up for it. Ah, he's gonna kill me. Okay, so on the plus side, I'm almost sure he's considered one of those enemies that my amulet will increase damage to. The carcass. So that's good. Alright. Attempt number 4. Here we go. Too many games, so little time is literally like my life motto, Ash. So many games, so little time. I totally get it. But yeah, this is a great game. If you do get the chance to make some time for it, I would recommend it for sure. Especially if you like Souls-likes. Uh-oh. He's mad. And he really took it out on me there. Didn't really appreciate it, bud. Oh, shit. Gotcha. When the backlog piles up so bad that you need climbing shoes. Karis, that's fantastic. It's an accurate representation of my life, though, for sure. Ooh. Ooh. It's almost Morbin time. Morbin time.
The new world belongs to us.
Using all of my consumables here. There we go. Got my special move on him good that time. Ooh. He gets so much faster in phase 2. That's what the roids do to you, I guess. I did not realize how epic the music here was, either. This is how I feel after listening to the Attack on Titan first season original soundtrack. Never watched Attack on Titan, but from what I know, this guy would probably fit right in, hey? I guess he needs to be a little bit bigger. Titans come in all sizes? Well, there you go. Victor, maybe your dreams aren't over yet, bud. I think we're gonna die here, but this was obviously our best run yet. So I'm not feeling discouraged. Feeling good about it. Let me see what other consumable items I have too when we come back in. Whose arm of God? He's getting a victory dedication. Ooh, just read the Lions are near a contract extension with Sun God. Look, you gotta extend the Sun God. 26 to 28 million a year? Jesus. He's gonna be making bank. I mean, not that he doesn't deserve it, but I wish I could make that much a year. You know what I'm saying? Alright. What consumables do we have? We can throw fire at him. We can throw a sharp pipe at him. Okay, that should come in handy. I hope he doesn't have a third phase where he roids out even further. I'm hoping it's just steroids phase 1 and 2. I've kind of lulled myself into a false sense of security now. It only just crossed my mind. Perhaps there is a phase 3, but anyway. We'll deal with that if and when it comes. Have you tried telling him he skipped leg day? I feel like that would probably just make him even angrier. More angry?
Light to the followers of the truth!
Uh-huh. Is that you, or...? Spike in his protein shake. That's what we need to do. Alright, time to try out some of those consumables. Fire! Ah, you didn't really give a fuck about that at all. Like, not in the slightest. It was like, what was that? It tickled. He did not care at all about fire. Okay. Hey, lesson learned, right? Wow. I really thought we had sort of an ace up our sleeve there when I was like, ah, we've got fire. He didn't care. He did not care. Okay, what other consumables do we have? Bullets are like mosquitoes to the Russian. Ain't that the truth? I mean, I don't really have, like, anything else. Try acid. I feel like there's enough acid in his veins that throwing acid isn't gonna make much of a difference, but, you know, may as well give it a shot. When ammunition is rated as suitable for both bears and roided Russians. That's what we need right about now. Think you can buy that at Walmart? Good if you were living in America. I think I've told you the story before, but the very first time I ever went to an American Walmart and I saw guns, I was genuinely afraid. Like, this is so dumb, I wouldn't even walk in the gun aisle. It's like legitimately scared me. I like kept a safe distance and was just like, Dad, look, guns! Something doesn't feel right here. It's like, it's so crazy to me. It's like, you go to Walmart, you buy milk, you buy the latest video game, and you buy a rifle. Don't worry, I brought my own bag. You can put it all in the one bag. No, you're absolutely not wrong, Mirka. Like, what the hell is an unloaded gun in a case sitting there gonna do to me? It was completely stupid. It is the users I have to be afraid of. It was just such a strange sight to me. I was like, what the fuck? You know? I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit, come on, hurry up. There we go. Something doesn't feel right here. America's unofficial slogan for all time. Alright, let's try this acid canister. Oh, it just drops it on the ground? Oh, Champion Victor don't care about a puddle on the ground. Come on. Wow, my consumables are useless. Alright, I learned my lesson. Uh-huh. Tell me more about that in phase 2. He literally looks like a blue Incredible Hulk. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Hulky. Bulk was already taken, so the Infuriable Blue. He's just a big blueberry. An angry, angry blueberry. Oh, so angry. Oh, God. Extremely angry. Ow. This is what happens when you don't eat your veggies, kids. Or when you do eat your veggies, when you eat too many veggies, too many blueberries, this is what you turn into. Thanks, Idaho. Appreciate the support right now in this moment of terror. If young people needed incentive not to do steroids, I feel like Big Blue here should be the poster child. You know what I mean? Hey kids, don't do steroids or you'll look like Big Blue. Oh, I missed my shot for the special attack! Oh, I was too busy lecturing the youth about drugs. Fuck. Fucking youth ruin everything! Damn it! Fuck! Oh! I could have had that if I had hit the special move. Okay. We got it. We got it. Next time. Next time. Screw it. Do drugs for all we care now. Truly. I've done my time trying to lecture the youth. It's over. Alright, what other random consumables do we have? We've got a shot put and a cluster grenade. I mean, like, why not? And a sawtooth wheel. Let's toss all those at him. Oh, fuck you! That was real rude. A little bit of my HP like that. Alright. We got it this time.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Time for the shot put! Oh, he did not like the shot put. Okay. Good to know. Fire? Meh. Acid? Meh. Shot put ball? Nuh-uh. Champion Victor ain't having none of that. What about Cluster Bomb? He didn't really give a fuck about that. What about Wheel? Didn't really give a fuck about that either. Okay, Shot Put Ball is the only thing that is effective against this guy. Apparently. Okay, now we get the special attack in. I'm not missing it this time. Is this the guy who's on roids? How can you boast about your fitness? I don't think I have like any consumables left that we can really use. Alright, let's just focus on the basics. We can totally do it. I need to be patient. Dodge and block when necessary. Take the hits when we can. Rinse and repeat. It sounds so easy when I lay it out like that. It's so much harder in practice, but that's what we gotta do.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
It is so hard to get out of that combo. Again, where do you get off calling me unfit, Roid Bro? I must have to dodge to the side for that one, because dodging backwards just does not work.
belongs to us!
Shit.
Born again. It's their duty and their faith.
Yeah, I got this. I got this. Just gotta do the mixture of the dodge and the block. Another thing we can probably do to make this a bit easier, if and when we die next time, I've got a ton of Ergo consumables. We can go back to the hotel, pop all those, and get a couple levels, which should help us a little bit.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Not up there, but... No worries, Ash. Thanks again for the raid. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy Shogun. I've heard amazing things about the show. Our Disney Plus membership ran out, and we're kind of trying to cut down on paying for 10 million memberships right now, so... I'm gonna hold off until all of Shogun is out and then use one of those 7-day free Disney Plus codes that we have. So I can just binge it all in one go and not have to pay for a membership. This is my plan right now. Yeah, here in Canada, Hulu is packaged with Disney Plus, which is maybe a little bit weird. But yeah, I definitely gotta check it out. Okay, time for Hulk phase.
The new world belongs to us.
Uh-huh. I feel like Hulk phase is surprisingly a little bit more cautious than regular phase, which you wouldn't really expect. shit. Fucking ragdolls me. Luckily, the second he did that, I regenerated a health pod. So I was able to just heal up from the ragdoll treatment. I appreciate that they at least gave us epic battle music if you guys were gonna have to watch me do this fight a million times. Is my weapon gonna break? That's not ideal. Yeah, it is. Okay, guess we're gonna have to switch weapons. Mid-battle, just what you want to do. Perfect. Actually, I can get a few more hits in with this little one. Maybe this will be for the best. Woo! He almost had me there. Oh, and he got me there.
I dedicate this victory to you.
Okay, so I know that was a very small sample size of hits, but it felt like we were getting a few more hits in there. Another thing we need to do is I need to make sure my grindstone is equipped, just in case something like that does happen. We can fix our weapon right away. But maybe we try with this weapon. I mean, it was, what, 10 attempts with the scythe and it didn't really work, so may as well try to switch things up. Maybe fast little flurry hits is the way to go. Also, I'm not sure if this thing is, doing anything, so I think what I'm gonna do is increase weapon attack in proportion to number of Fable slots. So we've got 4 Fable slots, so my weapon attack should be increased. I'm all settled in, wings eaten, and starting the second beer of the night. Hell yeah, Idaho. Holy shit, talk about a Tuesday.
Light to the followers of the truth.
I can't think of a way to make your day any better than what you just said to me. Enjoy. Now, the only thing we gotta be careful of is I do not have nearly as much range as I did before, so we gotta keep that in mind. You had wings for lunch? Nice. What flavors do you guys get on your wings? Yeah, I don't know. It's really short range. So it's like, yeah, we can get a few more hits in, but I'm having trouble actually landing them. Okay, that worked though. Oh right, you were telling us that you ship your sauce from Halifax, which I just love the dedication to that, honestly. Yeah, no, I don't think I love this weapon against him. I think I want to do the next attempt with my scythe. I mean, I suppose it's never too late for me to make a switch. Me. I want more range. Gets more range. Still misses both attacks. Okay. Nice. 2 staggers in 1 phase.
The new world belongs to us.
That hurt. No! Oh my god! He canceled out my special attack with his hit. Oh, that's so frustrating. I didn't even know he could do that. Got it that time. Take that, Victor. Hey, La, how are you? Welcome to a boss fight, as you can probably both see and hear from the music. Things are intense. We're fighting a roided out ex-strong man who was brought back from the dead because he wasn't strong enough in the first life.
You're so weak, so unfit.
Discount Hulk, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much discount Hulk, the blueberry. Why didn't I get a stagger attack? Oh, I did. It was just delayed. Okay. I was gonna say, what? That's not fair. Shit. Yes! Oh my god, Law, you're my lucky charm! We fought him literally 15 times in a row. You came in, I beat him first try. Woo! Wait a minute, did someone else finish him off? Who the fuck? That's an interesting suit of armor. No, wait, who? Who is this guy? Well, he looks spooky. All right, GG's. Boss is down.
Defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous.
Simon Manus.
But where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists.
Of course, an alchemist.
I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind.
What the fuck?
Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
Monsters.
You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it, just like everyone else. We, on the other hand, are visionaries. We understand the petrification disease on a deeper level. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
He gave us the Saintess of Mercy statue gallery key. Victor was eliminated and we got his ergo. Let's go read the item description for that. Ergo obtained from Champion Victor. It is packed with immense power. Victor had once been praised for standing at the pinnacle of all living beings. When he recovered his dwindled strength, he swore absolute fealty to the alchemists. So we know who the guy was now in that cutscene who was accumulating all of the ergo that was flowing out of the bosses that we collected. In probably unsurprising news, he's an alchemist, and in probably even more unsurprising news, the alchemists are trying to weaponize the petrification disease. They see it as a evolutionary step or some crazy shit. They want everyone to be roided out like Victor.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Venigni visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lead. Okay, we can use that key that we just picked up. I want to see where that'll lead us. One thing he mentioned that I don't totally understand. He says that Ergo... He mentioned that Ergo was people? So Ergo, which is this crystallized matter that's used as an energy source, particularly to fuel puppets, does it mean it's like the souls of people long gone and they're trying to like harness it or something? I'm not 100% sure about that. He only kind of mentioned it in passing, but I guess we'll hopefully find out more. LMAO, so Discount Hulk is what a peak human looks like, even if we don't like it. Yeah, according to that guy, he is. He wants us to all look like Discount Hulks. Apparently, if we don't, we would just be standing in the way of progress and evolution, so... Any concerns, bring it up with him. This should be the door that this key unlocks. It's a big-ass door. Put your back into it, P. Ugh. Whoa. What the hell? Our friends here. What is this statue? We learned a new emote. Respect. Clearly P knows what this statue is. Saintess of Mercy statue. You can do a system reset using the Saintess of Mercy statue. Gold coin fruit can be consumed to reset your level, P organ, and Legion Erm. The more times you reset, the more gold coin fruit is required. Oh, okay. Got it. What are you doing here?
Sorry to startle you. It seems that the power of the listener within me, the power to hear Ergo, is getting stronger. It's powerful enough to send not only my voice, but even illusions. Maybe it's because of the power of this Saintess statue. I came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible things he does.
Spill the tea, sis.
I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to
How do you know
see
Simon?
to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
So the TLDR of the whole situation is that Krat has gone through some shit. You started the game and you were like, okay, so the main issue here appears to be all of the puppets that have lost their minds and are now trying to kill everyone. Pretty good assumption to make, I think. No, turns out there's a lot more issues than that. That's a pretty basic issue, actually. We've also got the petrification disease, which is killing everyone in town. We've also got crazy alchemists who are trying to weaponize said disease. We also learned about something called crowd, which is something that's growing up from under the ground and, like, causing sinkholes everywhere. There's a lot of problems in Krat, it seems.
Choice you make, I shall wait for you.
The puppets are actually kind of the least of Krat's problems at this point, which is kind of shocking. Can you tell me more about being a listener?
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me, in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
So tell me more about the nature of Ergo.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease.
Oh.
It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim.
Oh.
That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The King of Puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Interesting. Okay, so Ergo is the distilled essence of humans, essentially, which is pretty cool. So that's what powers the city. More importantly, what powers puppets. It's basically distilled humanity that makes the puppets run. But in an almost symbiotic relationship, I guess, or you don't get Ergo without the petrification disease. So you win some, you lose some. You either watch people die of petrification disease but have access to amazing technologies, or vice versa. And then, instead of curing the disease, of course the alchemists are now trying to harness it, and the whole place is becoming a fucking wasteland. But from what she mentioned, perhaps that's why the puppets went rogue in the first place. To try to stop the alchemists? That's still a little unclear. You, puppet who dreams of a new life, offer up gold coin fruit.
Oh, this device must be powered by gold coin fruit. A new life for an old puppet.
Okay, yes, this is where we can reset our stuff. This statue is interesting because you see she's holding a puppet in her hand and it hurts. That's so cool. Alright, things are finally starting to click. We got a moldy old book here. I, Adriana, recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise Pistris, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, I, Pistris, shall tell you about the world's secrets. In the beginning it was a wish. It had to be a wish. It's the only paradise perishable humans can have. For thousands of years, humans' wishes perished, but one reached a star. That was a miracle. More so because that star was a very good one. The star answered the humans and descended to Earth. Then everything began. Huh. That's cryptic.
Whatever
Okay.
choice you make.
I want to level up. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, so from here, let's go back to the hotel and check in with everyone. I'm so glad that things are finally starting to piece together story-wise, you know? Starting to make a bit of sense. Obviously still a lot of gaps in our knowledge, but It's coming along. Now, this is the lady we met at the Grand Exhibition. Who are you?
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat.
Oh.
They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here.
No, definitely not.
Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
For sure.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Great cue. How you doing in here, lady? Still kicking?
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping.
She's doing alright. Oh, hey. Our friend who's normally back here is not here. Did he move somewhere else, or did he ditch?
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
I'll try my best.
Will you do? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Four-fingered glove.
I know my way around it.
Do you only have 4 fingers? What? Also, is Alidoro the guy I was looking for and he wasn't there? Gift of gloves made by Eugenie for Alidoro. Uniquely, it only has 4 fingers. Eugenie vividly remembered the stalker who saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. She prepared a thoughtful gift to thank him for his heartbreaking sacrifice. Right, I forgot that guy had saved her previously. Well, now we know where he is. Apparently he's in the swamp, so...
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
Let's ask him about the Grand Covenant.
The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand Ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences?
However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
Yeah, so that's the part. I was really skeptical when we heard about this King of Puppets, and we actually fought him and defeated him, and I was like, there's no way he caused this whole frenzy. But like Venigni said, he might have awoken them, because we did learn that you can use Ergo as basically, you know, a connection. He must have awakened everybody. But the fact that they went into a frenzy, I think, was a secondary factor. I don't think that's what the King of Puppets actually wanted. I think someone used him and the fact that he was able to awaken all the puppets to their advantage. So there's still a lot of unanswered questions there.
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about.
Well, I need to know about the Barren Swamp.
The Barren Swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
What the heck, Dad? Sending me out on a treasure hunting mission. I mean, yeah, I was gonna go there anyway. I love treasure, but I hate it when you ask. Do you have any thoughts on the Grand Exhibition? What happened there?
I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say. But in desperate times, I broke my own rule. This is tragic news, especially for Antonia. Do what you can to keep her heart from breaking.
What about Krat Central Station?
Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me.
And what about this alchemist headquarters?
People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Alright. So it's all the knowledge we're getting from Dad right now. Let's have a quick open heart surgery. Oh, I thought we had quartz. We don't. Never mind then, no surgery for us. And I guess that's everyone to check in with? I don't know if we should go speak to the lady again now that we've spoken to some of the other people.
People have no... Thanks for keeping...
No, pretty much just the same. Alright. I think that's it for here right now, so let's get back to our journey. If we, Oh, it looks like we can talk to someone. Is it you? I already chatted with you in the other place. I figured you didn't have any new dialogue, but perhaps I'm wrong.
Whatever choice you make.
No. Whose face was that? Oh, hang on. I think I might know. Is it you back here? Yeah, this guy. The guy who has the petrification disease and was looking for a cure and wanted the fruit from the tree.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
I mean, realistically, the choice isn't mine. The choice will be Antonia's if she wants to take it. But I have a feeling, I mean, she's already lived a long life. She's an old woman who's achieved lots. I have a feeling she's going to do the quick and peaceful. The process of becoming petrified is really grotesque and not the way anyone wants to go. So I'm going to get this cure for her. A cure for Antonia. Let's go see if she wants to take it. I can't believe he made a cure that quickly. The thing is, though, we learned that ergo comes from people who die of the petrification disease. So if we actually got a cure for the petrification disease, does that mean we would eliminate ergo too? Not sure if it's that simple, but...
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose?
I mean, I would use the cure. You're gonna die either way. In one way, it's extremely painful and you end up literally transforming into a monster. The other way, it's quick, it's painless, and you still die a human. I mean, it sucks, but I would definitely use the cure.
Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
So are you gonna do it now, or?
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to her.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Doesn't look like I can actually talk to her about it. I guess the butler's gonna handle it, and we'll see what happens next time we're around. I guess that's all we can do for now, so let's head back to the Grand Exhibition Conference Room. There was a way out through the back, which I guess is gonna lead us to the swamp. Goodbye, Grand Exhibition. It was a jolly old time. Oh, hey! The other stalkers! The last time we seen them was when they ditched me. I had to fight those 4 guys at once.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
I mean, you up and fucking ditched me when I needed you, but sure.
My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one?
Everyone wants this
The
gold coin
alchemists give
fruit.
us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bomboloni.
What's bomboloni?
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
Yeah, here you go.
We knew you were a true friend, and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind.
You're still gonna work for the alchemists, even though you have a new source of fruit, and they've been fucking
this is farewell.
stringing you along this whole
I
time?
won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Gave us a new record, and the emote for beg.
I never forget a friendly face. Now go.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends.
Yeah, you know, if you stop up and ditching me when I need your help the most.
Wow. You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, companion.
Okay, well, I guess we don't really have a choice. To the swamp. Hey, Mythicals. I'm getting close to a real boy. My hair's growing. I'm growing up. Telling lies. Doing all the things real boys do. Now we're headed to our next area, which is the swamp, where they apparently disposed of unneeded puppets. Oh yeah, oh wow. Look at that in the background. The barren swamp is also a dump or a graveyard, depending on what way you look at it. It's just mounds of dead, unused, broken puppets. Geppetto mentioned that they disposed of them here, but Holy shit, it's kind of fucked up, actually. It's just like a mountain of body parts. Well, that's a real person. It's not just puppets here, I guess. Oh, that's fucking spooky. Venigni Krat's Landmark Guide 4. This month's attraction, the Barren Swamp. In this issue of Venigni's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. And we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now. A swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad? An experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. Kind of reminds me of Detroit Become Human? Absolutely. That's so crazy how it's basically a dump and a graveyard all at once. This place is gonna be spooky. Also, they had this many puppets they needed to dispose of? Like, holy shit. How many were they pumping out at the factory? Alright guys, I think this might be a good place for us to end stream for tonight, just because we're obviously going into a brand new area, so if we call it a night here, then we can start fresh on Thursday and head into what is probably going to be a very spooky adventure here in the Barren Swamp, so I'm gonna call it a night there. I want to thank you all so much for watching, as always. I appreciate it. I really hope you're enjoying Lies of P as much as I am. As I mentioned, we are going to be back on Thursday, so you won't have to wait long for some more puppet adventures. We'll be back Thursday at our regular time, which is around 6 p.m. Mountain, which is 8 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully I will see you guys then. If not, thank you all so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm actually going to send you guys on a little raid. My friend Chibi, who was actually hanging out in here earlier, is now streaming. And he is currently streaming art by the looks of it. I'm not sure what he's drawing, but as someone who has absolutely no artistic ability at all, I'm always impressed by art of any kind, so head on over there, say hello to him. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you got a little Muffin Raid emote that you can spam. He's drawing an Eevee. Oh, amazing. You know I love Eevee. So spam those emotes, say hello to Chibi, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for some more Lies of P. Good night, guys.